A trigger warning on this one, though. It does have talks of suicide.
Whoa.
Husband says his affair partner committed suicide, but she's still active on social media. I don't know what's real anymore.
What the
My husband had an affair with a woman who is a high-level executive at a tech company for at least a year. I found out in January of 2022, and he broke it off with her, and we started couples therapy. He made it clear that he wanted our marriage to work. Last night, he told me that a few months after he broke up with her, she committed suicide. He said she kept reaching out to him for months after he broke up with her, through her friends and through different phone numbers that he kept blocking. He says she attempted suicide at least twice in that time. I guess he tried to help, but it didn't work. Her ex called him in May of last year to say that she had taken her own life and that she left instructions that he was to read my husband the suicide note. Husband featured very prominently in it, though the main reason she cited was a toxic work environment. No one would tell him when the funeral was because the note said she didn't want him to know. He said lawyers called after that and told him she left him $5 million.
What the
which he turned down. So it went to charity instead. He said friends of hers kept calling, months later, to try to get him to contest the will, though I don't understand why they would care. In any case, husband tells me all of this last night, months after the fact, and I tried to comfort him because that has to be devastating. But here's the thing. She's still active on LinkedIn, and I don't think it's just a bot. She gave a detailed recommendation for someone like 2 weeks ago and received one in return, talking in detail about her work over the last year. Multiple posts in the last month alone, even from other people, talking about meetings they had with her. That's the only social media she ever had, so there's nothing else for me to check. I don't know if he lied to me or if she lied to him, but either way, I'm losing my freaking mind over here. Is she alive? Is she not? Is it even any of my business? Do I try to track down a death certificate, call her office and see if she still works there? And if she is alive, then what? Is it better? Do I tell my husband or do I take this secret to my grave? These are just some of the questions that are running through my head. I don't actually want her to be dead, but if she's alive, it would mean that she put together an incredibly elaborate scheme and got multiple people in on it, all to convince him that she killed herself, but that he was only partially responsible. It makes no sense.
Wow.
It makes me feel crazy, like how I felt during his affair, before I finally had enough proof that he couldn't possibly deny it. I knew something was wrong, but he swore I was just paranoid.
Oh, God.
Months of lies like that work their way into your brain. You question everything you think because you can't tell what's real anymore. This just brings all of those feelings right back to the surface. And on top of that, I feel so selfish for even questioning it. A woman died. What is wrong with me that I would even consider the possibility?
Because she's active on LinkedIn. There's nothing wrong with you. Of course, anyone would consider that.
Of some giant conspiracy like this. I just want this to stop. I want to go back in time and unknow all of this. Maybe I should just leave it be. But I feel like if I could just be certain of the truth, whatever the truth is, then all of these feelings would stop.
My money's on the husband's a liar.
I can't talk to anyone about it because none of my friends even know about the affair.
Oh.
And because, let's be real, I'm a horrible person for even thinking this might be true. I'm probably just subconsciously trying to relieve my own guilt or something, but I needed to tell someone, so now I've told all of you. It didn't make me feel any better. Life sucks. I want to scream.